Alright, Schlockmeister fans, we're going to watch a Michael J. Fox movie you may not have heard of. It's called Poison Ivy. Let's check it out.
I'm almost ready, Mom. Don't forget to pack your vitamin C.
Here's a bunch of kids heading off to summer camp. There's Jerry Disbro in the front. Future big man on campus.
You're Mark Disbro's brother? That's your Marcus Tatman of the Gray team. That was Sergeant Ball of the Gray Hemlock. We murdered the blue team by 45 points.
Adam Baldwin.
You might as well.
And our star, Michael J. Fox.
All right. Listen, Patty, I'm going to be in Clifton, Maine.
He plays Dennis.
Get a chance, drop me a line.
I'll do better than that. I'll try and listen.
You two juvenile delinquents.
You're a counselor?
Give me that.
He doesn't like Ike very much.
Fortunately for you two guys, we have similar tastes. Now let's get out of here.
Dennis is in charge of keeping after Timmy, a kid who keeps wanting to run away from camp even before they get there. Momentary success. They talk about Walter,
No one has ever seen him chopping down trees.
the camp handyman.
If you look real close at his hatchet, you'll see blood stains. And on his clothes, too.
Are you kidding?
Nobody kids about Walter.
It's that faucet again. Shake up.
He catches up with Timmy.
So, you want to sneak back to Cleveland?
Timmy was a little boy in Close Encounters.
Right? Tim, why don't we make a deal, okay? You give camp...
No deals. It's my life and I'm busting out. No walls can hold me.
What spirit he's absorbed,
Robert Klein.
and just how
He
successful
runs the
he
camp.
will be in later life.
He plays Bigger
By
Earth.
his performance in our annual Color War, the glorious culmination of your 8 weeks here at Pinewood.
Does he see this bowl every year?
So,
Karen Kay, his
let's
wife.
roll up our sleeves. I asked you not to smoke in front of the campers, please.
Don't deny me small pleasures, Earth. That's all I've got.
You may remember Margot from My Tutor. And Adam Baldwin, you may remember from My Bodyguard. And Nancy McKean, you may remember from The Facts of Life.
Gracias, Rafael.
Timmy's afraid of the water, too.
All you have to do is lie down on my arm. I'll hold you out.
No.
Okay, I got it. I know how you can learn this. Hang on to the edge of the dock, kick your legs.
No way. My feet aren't leaving the ground. Hey, what's an oak doing in the crib and shrub? Timmy can't swim.
Toby, just can it, okay?
The book doesn't exist. Strips and pads.
He's flirting with Nancy
Not only
McKean.
beautiful, but smart.
Not only beautiful and smart, but engaged. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute, engaged? To be married?
Yeah, that's usually the way it works. All right.
Bobby's too good for junior varsity, so he might join the varsity baseball team.
Varsity for the older guys.
Yep, I'd be the first open Pinewood history to make it.
No, Rebecca, have you thought about getting someone to handle this for you?
Huh?
He's going to become his agent.
It wouldn't be right, Jerry. It's an honor to play for the varsity.
Hey, it's an honor to play for the Yankees, but Dave Winfield's still cashing his checks.
I don't know. I'll think about it. Let me finish my 2 pages.
It was a privilege. You know, you're a great writer. But I'll tell you one thing. You should be putting your talents to better use.
Jeremy has plans to
Those guys can hardly write their own names.
use Brian to his advantage also.
You write letters home for them. I'm a serious artist. I know you're a serious artist. Trust me.
He writes letters for everybody. They can get their tickets.
Oh,
She
so
talks
the old
about
man's
Martin.
rich.
It doesn't matter.
Her fiance.
The point is, since Martin was going to be busy all summer, I decided to get myself a job.
Right, and it'll give you a little time away from him. Make sure you're doing the right thing. Hey, buddy.
Timmy escapes again, and they find him in a bus station.
Like I said, no one speaks by me.
Whoa.
Sorry, sir.
More flirting.
I can turn my back if you want a kiss. No, that's all right, Timmy. We don't want to kiss. Good night.
Speak for yourself.
Because of all of Jeremy's scams, they got a whole bunch of candy, so he bribed some of the little kids to jump off the canoe, cause a diversion. So he and Bobby can take their own canoe over to the girls' camp.
Here we come.
They happen to find Timmy over there in a dress trying to escape.
Take this. It belonged to my father and his father before him.
And while they're running away and escaping,
Whoa.
they run into Dennis too.
Hey, what are you guys doing?
Beat it. The girls are after us.
Listen, I gotta go, okay? We'll continue this another time.
Timmy doesn't rat out his bunkmates.
Brave guys don't rat. Ever.
All right, Timmy. You leave me no choice but to impose upon you the severest penalty in my power. Timmy Mezzi, the entire summer, no, I repeat, no PX tickets.
Give him half the camp's PX tickets. He earned them.
It's Visitor's Day.
Martin, this is Dennis Baxter. He's one of the counselors.
Well, pleased to meet you, Baxter.
Well, same here. You know, Rhonda has told me so much about you.
Oh, really? Been bragging, hey? Of course, I meant that humorously.
I had a hunch. But seriously, Martin, you're a very lucky man.
I'm just here for the company.
In addition to Dennis, Timmy has a crush on her too. Even slipped her a
By now,
love
my
note.
love, you must wonder who I am. I'll give you 3 clues. I'm taller than a shrub, smaller than a sequoia, and strong as an oak. As ever, a secret admirer.
She, of course, thinks Dennis sent the love note.
Congratulations.
And he's starting to grow on her. Meanwhile, Timmy's bunkmates
Close your eyes,
are trying to teach him how to swim.
But why if they catch us? Brian's lookout. If Big Irv or Mark will come home, he'll come and get us, and we'll go out the back. Now close your eyes, arch your back, and relax. I know you can do it.
The color war has begun.
Hey, what are you trying to prove?
Color War, Baxter, and you're on the blue.
Don't talk to that boy next to you. He could be on the blue team. Don't share your toothpaste with that other one. He could be on the gray.
Very interesting
Jeremy.
that you've been running a letter writing concession for the entire camp and turning the PX into your own personal candy store. It's quite a record.
You want me off the team?
No. I want to make you sergeant for all the Oak cadets.
Me? They always do that to the athletes, like my brother.
In times of war, the call is for men who can get things done. You killed, that's the kind of man you are.
During the writing competition, they obviously think Brian's going to win. But Brian's a serious writer and very picky. And this is a speed competition.
I wasn't happy.
Jeremy also sends in a little spy.
Good work, Chief. You make a list of any 10 candies from the PX and there you go.
Really finished with it.
Brian throws himself into poison ivy so he can spend some time in the infirmary with his favorite nurse, who now figures out who the secret admirer was. Him.
You like the essay? a beautiful rider, Brian.
Timmy's going to be in the swimming relay.
The pressure of the race.
What happened to him?
It's too horrible.
Jeremy tells him a horrible story to scare him, though.
He drowned.
That is horrible.
A tough break, all right.
Looks like Timmy's going to win it for his team. So Jeremy refuses.
Come on, Timmy, you're a swimmer now. You can do it.
Bobby knows what Jeremy did.
How's Timmy?
Poor sportsmanship. -2 points. Blue.
Timmy's now run away.
Timmy's my friend.
You sure didn't treat him like he's your friend today.
I know. I made a big mistake.
You're the reason he ran away.
I know, Bobby. And you're always looking for angles like I am. Sometimes you wind up behind the 8 ball.
They find his shoe.
Walter got him. His blood is on your hands.
The entire bunk is missing. Plus,
They find Walter and his bloody axe.
It's Walter.
And he's got Timmy. I like it, Walter.
Timmy!
Jerry, is that you? Come on out. Walter won't hurt you. He's just a painter, a distracted expansionist. What are all of you doing?
He wants to prove he can swim the lake.
I want to show him.
Well, you can show him when we get back to the camp.
I want to show him now. You guys swam the lake, didn't you? Yeah.
Wait a minute. Timmy, look, a couple of weeks ago, you couldn't swim a stroke. Now, you've come a long way, even if you don't swim the lake. You want to give it a shot?
We're behind you all the way.
Both sides of the color work get behind him.
the entire camp has shown up here, sacrificing your own events to cheer on this brave, daring little man in his long swim from humiliation to glory. Well, it's clear to me that you're overflowing with the Pinewood spirit. And, well, as camp director, I declare this year's color war over. And I pronounce all of you winners!
He's got an offer, too.
More time together. Appoint someone younger, someone more in touch with the boys to take her place as assistant camp director. What do you say?
What would I do?
Well, you'd be recruiting in the off months, as your studies allowed. And why, next summer you'd help me run the camp.
But you have to let me tell him my own way, my own time.
Look, I gotta take some kids to Cleveland. When you get this technicality worked out, let me know.
Taking care of you, say, fellow man in mind.
So as Michael J. Fox enters his seat alone,
Doctors don't have humors. We don't get it.
Decided to ride him from Cleveland.
No. Just about the allowance.
and that's our film. All right, let's talk about the movie Poison Ivy. This is a movie that I had on a beta tape. I think I taped it off of a Scotch tape back in the mid-'80s. I may have actually taped this live the very first time it aired. I know I watched it live the first time it aired, which I remember being in school. I remember talking to it the next day, talking about it with my friend Toby the next day. He'd watched it the night before as well. So yeah, I think I may have taped it the second time it was aired, probably within the next year or so. But anyway, it's a movie that's not available on videotape. I'm sorry, it's not available on DVD. It is available on videotape. I do have the pre-recorded VHS tape, which is where I made this DVD-R from, and then we made some homemade box art for it too. The cover of the VHS box looks just like that. Interestingly, the name Jason Bateman is on this box. He's listed on every videotape box you'll ever find for this movie, even the ones that were the VHS PAL tapes from overseas, the different ones that came out. Just Jason Bateman is always listed, and he's not in the movie. There is a guy, the character Jerry, who kind of looks like Justin Bateman a little bit. I'm sorry, yeah, Jason Bateman a little bit, and he even acts like him a little bit. And obviously, he was around that same age where he could have played that role. But it's not Jason Bateman. I don't know why he gets stuck with this, but he is. If you look on IMDb and look at the comments, you'll see somebody else even mention that as well, that he's always listed here. And I remember even back in the day always talking about that as well, that he's not in the movie. But anyway, the movie itself is actually, it's not bad for what it is. It's just a fairly tame camp movie is what it is. Nancy McKeon is one of the co-stars here. Incidentally, the two, Nancy McKeon and Michael J. Fox, co-starred in High School USA a couple years earlier, where they also played a couple, or a wannabe couple, almost couple. They became a couple just like they did in this movie here. It's just basically kind of a feel-good movie is what this is. There's a lot of little kids in this movie, most of them who went on to do very little else. The guy who played Jerry, you may remember him, he was in Silver Bullet. He played Corey Haim's friend, and he got torn up after flying his kite. And incidentally, he died in 2009 at the age of 39, died rather young. And the other kid was Timmy, the one who was having trouble swimming and such. He was the little boy in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. He did a few movies as a kid. He did one other movie after this one, and then he's been retired from acting ever since. So there you go. Anyway, this is a good movie. I like this movie. It's probably streaming somewhere. It's available on VHS. I'll leave a link down below if you want to click on Amazon and buy the movie. But not available on DVD, at least not yet. High School USA is. This one is not, so hopefully it will be soon. But anyway, check it out. Let me know what you think about it, and leave some comments down below. It's called Poison Ivy. Watch it. Bye.